When taking on any repair project, there's three important factors that are covered in this idea called the project scope triangle. We have price, we have quality, and we have speed. And I want to give you something to think about when deciding on which of these are most important to you and why when it comes to rental property. All right, so the first important thing to know about the quality scope triangle, or I like to call it the value triangle, is that you can't have all three. And that's what most of us don't realize when we get into a project. We think we want the best work, we want it done quickly, and we want the best price. And that just doesn't happen. And so if we're gonna balance these, what's gonna be primary and what are we gonna have to give up a little bit with rental real estate in particular? So let's look at it. All right, so at Good Life Property Management, our management company, when we're hiring new vendors, we look at this project scope triangle and we start with quality. We go, okay, cool. Someone's hired us to manage their home. We gotta have quality. If this was my house, maybe I'm okay with a little less quality, but you gotta have a quality product, you gotta have quality work done. So we check those references, we look at their jobs and see how the work they do, how it comes out. Boom, we've got quality, it's a must have. The second is speed. Now, 80% of repairs in property management need to be done quickly. They needed to be done yesterday. Either you have a vacant property and it needs to be done quick, or you have a tenant in there and they're not gonna wait a week or two for you to fix their leaking faucet or fix the AC. And so speed is something we gotta have as well. So with rental property, we should be uncompromising on quality. We should be uncompromising on speed. It usually needs to get done quickly. We should be uncompromising on whether there's roosters next door or crows fighting in the distance. So we need quality work done. We need it done quickly. So then we look at price. And what do I want with price when I'm doing repairs? I want a fair price. And here's why I want a fair price. I don't want to pay the lowest because I'm gonna have to give up quality or speed, like we just talked about. And I also don't want to pay too much because I'm not an idiot. So I want a fair price. What we talk about at Good Life is I want it done correctly, quickly, and at a fair price. And here's why we want a fair price, because if we have to compromise on one of the three, we're willing to pay a little bit more because speed and quality, if we nail those two, ultimately, it's going to pay an ROI, a return on investment, or a rooster over in the other yard, ROI. Speed and quality provide ROI over the long term. It's gonna provide you a return. You're getting repairs done right. It's gonna not have to get done again. It's gonna look nice. The tenant's gonna be happy. You're getting it done quickly. The speed is there. The quality is there. So when clients come sometimes and they say, hey, this looks like I'm paying too much. Well, let's look at it. We always wanna make sure we're not paying too much. But then we'll sometimes have that conversation of like, yeah, it's a little cheaper than if you did it or if like we hired someone off Craigslist randomly, but we got quality, we got speed. If you're with us for the long haul, paying this house down, making money through appreciation, depreciation, cash flow, tax benefits, this is gonna make you more money over the long term. And this is how we do it here at Good Life. It's a good life.